We do not know what to call this, so leave in the comments below what you think we should name this podcast. This is episode 1 of the BA cast with the cast.
All right, everyone, what is up? We're at the BA Podcast, short for Braille Army. Like Chris McNugget said,
Yes, sir.
let us know what you think the podcast name should be. To the left of me is Uzi, the right, Glow,
Yo, 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 yo.
and to the right of Glow,
Hey, what's up, fool?
Chris McNugget.
Yeah, we out here.
So Gabe was talking to us about the Olympics, and I was just thinking, dude, it's crazy. Like, I already see all the posts that everyone's going through. I'm going to just be straight up. I want Yudo to win.
Dang, I was going to say the same thing. I think Yudo is very consistent, and he does just the most wild tricks that people don't do, period, and then he's just doing them in a contest, which is way more pressure.
Can
So,
we pull up, like, who's
Like-
all in it? Because I feel like I don't know maybe everyone that's in it.
like nollie cab to front nose
It should be on
or
their
the front board
Instagram
is
page.
ridiculous. That's all I got to say. Anything with a nollie, like front 360, is crazy, and he just got that on lock into, like, nose slides, front boards. And he looks like a vampire when he lands. He just, if you see it, you'll know.
Like Grim Reaper.
Like a
Yeah.
Grim Reaper, yeah, that's the one.
You're the GOAT, Yudo. If you ever see this one day, Yudo, you are a man of men. You are a god of a god.
So
You're
we
a
got
legend.
Jagger.
I don't know if he
is that how you
understands
say
our
it?
language.
Jagger, Eaton, Nija. I don't know if this guy is.
Jakey
Oh,
Lardy.
he's a coach?
Hey, they got coaches?
Yeah, they got coach.
That's team sport, baby.
I wonder if they got, like, skating background, though. That's what I want to know.
Hey, so does this mean skateboarding is a sport?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'm
It's settled.
I'm rooting for Jake because, you know, this is a funny story. A while ago, maybe like last year, me and Glow were talking, and he was like, oh, yeah, my friend, I used to live in LA with him. Like, he's so good. And I'm just, like, thinking, like, oh, okay, like, he's good, probably. What? Look at that one. Anyways, Glow was like, oh, my friend from LA I used to live with, he's so good. And I was just thinking, like, oh, yeah, I'm sure he's probably good. And he's like, no, he's like, you don't understand how good he is. I'm like, okay, like, whatever, didn't think much of it. He's on the Olympic team, like, literally on the Olympic team.
Glow was not playing.
Hey, man, Jake, you're my dog for life. You know what's about to happen. You know the deal. You know the vibe. You know how we rocking. You got this. All designer get your grind up. You know the deal. Bam, that's a... Hey, Jake, my dog. You know I'm rooting for you at home. You're going to take it home. But my second pick,
Yeah, so who do you think is actually going to win now that you said all that?
you already know I don't lose faith in my brothers, so I'm going with my dog 100%. But if there was someone second I would like to win, on top of that, it would be my dog, Nija Houston. Just for the leggings, just for the swag that he got, it's a different type of drip out there. He ain't trying to look good, he just looks good already. So, hey, if you hear that,
You heard it here first.
Nija, you got drip of all drip. Even though you wear leggings and shorts all day, I love you, and that's coming from the Bay, and you used to skate out here.
I feel like that's just, if you're that good, like, you could just wear whatever you want.
You're 100% correct, and that's why Nija does his thing, and he's out there in leggings and shorts, killing it.
Is there any hint of sarcasm when you say he's got the drip of the drip?
There's not a bit of sarcasm, because that drip is one of a kind, and
Dude.
if I could dress like that,
I think you should.
You should, yeah, you should. You should show up one day with that, with the Nija fit.
I
I
feel
got
like
the
if
full
anyone could
attire.
dress like that, it'd be me.
Pull up with the Nija fit.
Pull up, brother.
I do have it.
Hey, shout out
I do
Oliver
have the
Lucero, EA Skate on the gram. He kind of dresses like
Should we
Nija.
all just dress up like Nija and just make a video called Skating Like Nija?
Yeah, then we could just skate however we want.
We need to skate
got
over
Nija
supermodels.
You need rail down the braille drop.
Yeah.
I just know I got like the least drip here, so I don't know much about
Hey,
it.
we all got
What
drip
about
in
the
different
What about
ways.
the girls? What about the girls?
We gotta have 3 girls lined up on the hardwood
No,
floor,
Chris.
and then you do tricks over them.
The Olympic team.
Oh. Hey, we were talking about skating like Nija. I saw a clip of him
Saying,
skating
what about
over.
the girls team?
What do you guys think about the Olympic shoes?
There's Olympic shoes?
Well, you know, did you see Manny's shoes? He had like custom-made Puerto Rican like a flag.
Hey, Manny, that's my third pick. Manny's the coolest guy, and he's Puerto Rican, and I'm Puerto Rican, so it's only right I go for a brother like that. I hope you take this home too. There's a lot of competition out there, but just put on.
Little quick segue. It was one-on-one basketball at Manny's, and I just want to say, I outlasted Glow and Gabe. Shout out to me.
We weren't even talking.
Hey, true
I know.
story.
I
True
know. I
story.
had to
back
segue
it.
real quick. I just want to put that out there. I just want to put that out there
That's
real
true.
quick.
Just know there's no proof of that, and there's a lot of he say, she say stuff in this world, and
I got a
that
photo.
could be one of it.
I got a photo. I got a photo. I got a photo.
Oh, Mo got
Hey,
the
I'm not gonna
phone.
lie though. I think they did a really good job with the Olympic outfitting.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that Nike stuff is so nice.
I want to be in some.
Would you wear it,
Yeah, definitely.
Mowgli? You too?
Yeah, I'm looking at. I'm trying to find the one Yudo was wearing, cause like I really like the Japan flag right there. It just looks really good on his shirt. I mean, it's just simple. Obviously, they're all simple. They all have the flags, but I really like Yudo's.
You
I'm
love
just being
Yudo.
biased.
You love
Yudo.
Yudo.
I just want you to win. Shout out Yudo. Like just
I
know
feel like
like
Mowgli's just all about Japan and Japanese stuff.
It's
But
just
also,
Yudo.
he is like one of the best skaters in the world competitively, I would have to say.
I'm just trying to ask a question. I was just asking if I could borrow the mic.
Oh yeah,
You could talk, brother.
yeah. This is the one that is longer.
All right, so obviously we're all skateboarders, right? And we're so used to having our own like style and wearing whatever we want.
True that.
And obviously in the Olympics you have to wear some kind of Olympic uniform. What are your thoughts on that? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Just tell me what you think.
That is kind of weird.
I think with an event
Now that I
of
think
that
about it.
notoriety, I think an outfit
Hold on, let's see
is
the fit,
is
though.
fine.
Okay.
It's like the biggest competitive games in the world, so I think if any event was to have some kind of uniform, that would be one of them.
I think what threw everyone off was the fact that, like, are they going to have to skate certain boards, like not branded boards, like, you know, like how Nigel now rides for his own board company. Was he going to just ride a blank board with it just saying USA? I think that's where a lot of people were confused. Or if, like, Nike's sponsoring the event, was Nike going to be on everyone's symbol while, like, let's say someone randomly is skating Etnies, like, I don't know. But now that everyone's seeing how it actually is, I think it makes it easier to understand the outfits, like just the American flag and like whoever you're sponsored by.
Yeah, it's kind of like NBA players, how, for example, like Steph Curry is sponsored by Under Armour, yet he has to wear like Nike socks and like a Nike jersey
Yeah.
because it's just different levels of like partnerships and stuff like
I
that.
think the UFC's like that too. I think they had like a Reebok deal,
Yeah.
something like that, where they like had to wear specific stuff and they couldn't wear other sponsors on their jersey because it's like.
Makes sense.
I wonder if they have to wear a uniform, like if they're like, oh, we'll custom make this stuff for you, or if they're just like, here it is. Cause like, yeah, I'm looking at like some of the stuff, but I don't think that's the actual like what they skate in. But like, what if you wear skinny pants normally, and then they're like, here's some baggy pants, like that'd be hard to skate.
It could mess you up, yeah.
That could mess you up.
Hey,
You might have to just start training in Olympic uniforms, so then you're ready for it.
you never know.
The secret sauce.
Then again, I feel like at that level too, it's just like you can do anything.
Imagine Nigel pulls up, can't even land a kickflip, back 180 nothing because he's used to leggings and he has to wear baggy pants.
That would be sick.
That would be awful.
Shane O'Neill posted on his story how like the Olympic course, the biggest set and the handrail, and he's like, on the bottom he captioned it like Olympics course is crazy. He literally said that, and then on his next post it was like a nice like a square rail, and he's like, but this thing, perfect.
Is it still on there, you think?
It should be on his story.
What do you think about the uniforms, Glow?
Hold on. I just want to see Shane's real quick.
I've actually never seen the uniforms.
We should pull stuff up that we're talking
Holy
about.
smokes. Hey, Olympics. I can't wait to watch it.
That's a pretty big rail.
Wow. Hey, the Olympics, my friend Jake sent me a personal video of him in the whole USA, from head to toe, USA uniform, tracksuit. A1, I think I could skate in it. That thing is fire. Whoever's doing the Olympic stuff is doing it right. Shout out y'all, because if I could have an Olympic tracksuit, trust me, I'd be in it. I'd be in here skating with it like I was on the Olympics.
I mean, hey, your homie's in the Olympics. You might be able to cop one of those.
Tell him just take. Just kidding. I mean, they probably give it to
Get
him.
the inside.
Hey, that's the first uniform for a skateboarding Olympics. I think that's like crazy. Like we're living in this time. Like everyone's like, whatever. But seriously, skateboarding's in the Olympics. That's a big deal. Like we made it this far.
I've seen some people hating on skating in the Olympics. Why do you think that is?
Really?
Yeah, people are like, like it shouldn't be in the Olympics. Like,
If that's
do you have
the
any
case,
opinions on that?
they should just watch and see the board flip under their feet and hit the rail, and therefore saying, if anyone could do that and you feel like you could do that and it shouldn't be in, then that's on y'all. But I know I can't do that, so I think it should be in.
Hey, you
'cause
know
they
what?
do some gnarly stuff.
Just
mind.
think about it. Like millions of people are watching compared to like there used to maybe like 100,000 people, but this we're talking about in the millions, like
Billions?
millions. This is insane. Like imagine the pressure of like if you mess up on a kickflip, people are like, oh, this is an Olympian. Like this is like that type of pressure. This isn't like you messing around with your friends like, oh, I could just miss a kickflip, and no one's judging, but they're literally getting judged on every trick, attempt, and just I'm personally very curious how they're gonna just. Is it going to be runs, best trick, like street league style, or how's it going to go?
I think it's like 4 shots at lines, like 5 lines, and then 5 best trick,
Okay.
something like that.
Not highest hippie jump or anything? Like,
Not Braille Olympics.
I'm gonna be interested to see what everyone's followers look like after the Olympics, because it's going to every country, right?
Yeah,
people are going to be
Watch-
blowing up on the
Watch
gram.
everyone just got like
on
50
TikTok.
mil or something.
I'm pretty sure every Olympian is like instantly verified.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the big question is, do you think skateboarding is going to grow because it's in the Olympics?
Absolutely.
100%.
There's just too many extra eyeballs that are going to be like, they're going to see skating and they never really cared about it before. But now that it's in the Olympics, they're going to respect it more because it's in like something as big as the Olympics. And like Gabe said, there's going to be over 1 billion people watching. And I feel like a huge fraction of those people would have not batted an eye at skating before, but now that it's in like an official event, they're going to be like, okay, that's pretty cool. And it's already cool to look at anyway, so it might just start
That's
a bunch
true.
of
I
new
agree with you.
skaters.
My family was watching X Games like this week, and they never watched skating, and they're just like, like it's just funny like seeing them. They don't know what anything is, and they're like, oh my god, what is they doing?
Yeah, X
Like,
Games,
all
man.
the people are gonna be doing that. They're just like all around the world. They're gonna be like, oh, what are they doing?
Yeah, I mean, my grandparents were stoked on SLS and X Games, and like, I've been skating for a long time, but for a while they knew I skated, but then they saw the stuff on the competitions, on TV, and they're like, oh, this is pretty cool. They'll actually like flip through the channels and like stop on it for a bit and watch it and actually enjoy it. It's kind of cool.
All right, so I did some research. So the street portion of skateboarding will resemble what much of the viewing public are used to seeing around their local cities and towns. The street format will feature 2 45-second runs along with 5 best trick attempts. Of those, the best 4 scores a skater accumulates will count towards their final standing. Each run and best trick attempt will be judged on a scale from 0 to 10, with judges looking for originality, difficulty, height, speed, and execution.
And then
2 attempts only?
What?
You got it? No, you said for
Oh.
best trick.
And then for the park
attempts?
for the park section and the bowl section, it's going to be 3 45-second runs with the competitor's best run counting as his or her score. Skaters will be judged on a scale of 0 to 100 on the flow of their run, use of the course, tricks landed, and execution.
Dang,
Y'all Olympic judges are not playing. I can't.
that's a serious job.
Well, we've met him.
They're putting some heat on my skaters, so
You know-
hey,
you know what's crazy?
y'all got it.
Imagine you're just in the Olympics and they're like, you have 5 tries to do your best trick. Like, you're at the Olympics, like you gotta do your best trick 5 tries.
That's a heavy. So that means they got 2 shots at the best line.
I just hope my guy Gary Rogers is commentating the Olympics.
It's literally like X Games on X Games mode. Like,
Yeah.
it's the ultimate. Wow.
It's beyond serious. Like, it's hectic.
Side note, I think that girl Mariah Duran is gonna do good on the girls team.
She's
don't-
really
I
good.
haven't- what's
She got
the
hard
girls'
flips
team?
down.
I'll show you. I was watching the X Games and she did like I think it's like a switch back heel down the 5 or set.
Really?
7 at the California Training Facility.
Really?
She
The
did,
green,
like,
the one we were skating,
one
the
in
green
the
rail,
middle, the
the
one in the
green rail.
middle.
Yeah, the green rail.
Yeah.
That's
There-
pretty
in a-
nuts.
at the end of her line.
Switch back heel.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, unless it was just a normal back heel, but it looked like switch.
Either way, that's sick.
It was sick though.
Is that the girl on Adidas?
I don't know.
Oh wait, she's on Enjoy, right, Mariah?
I'll show you. This wait. This girl. I don't know
Oh
if she
yeah,
got her.
I think maybe.
I
she's
just know
still
she
on
got a
Enjoy.
mean hard flip, and I like that.
I only found the U.S. teams.
She tagged 50 Cent in her edit.
Shout out 50.
Curtis Jackson.
No, I just didn't expect that. I was thinking like she tags
Is that
her
his name?
sponsors.
Is 50 Cent's name Curtis Jackson?
Yeah, he's bulletproof. I used to play his video game.
He came out
He's
with
bullet resistant.
50th Law. He made a book on that, and I read it because Jeremy Rogers recommended it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Side note, completely derail this whole conversation. I used to play his video game. He was bulletproof. He couldn't jump down like
Wait,
4
that's a
feet and then he would
game?
die. Yeah.
Hey, was he in Def Jam?
I
The
don't
fighting game? The rapper fighting game?
I have no idea.
Honestly, now that we're talking about the Olympics, Uzi Walker got the Braille Olympic official
Oh
tee
wait,
on.
was this planned? Whoa.
That's the
What do you
that's the
mean?
Olympics Braille tee.
Yeah.
If
Was
you
this
guys want
coordinated?
This is on the Braille
This
Army-
was made
this
for the
Braille
Olympics.
channel. BrailleSkateboarding.com.
That's the one.
Uzi Walker is wearing our Olympic gear. It's one of the freshest shirts out. So if you don't got it, you should get it. You should put it in the drawers and you should rock that because it got the Bay Bridge on it.
I don't even have that shirt.
Really?
I've been on the Braille team. I don't have that shirt. That's how exclusive it is. But you can get yours today. Shameless. It's a good show.
I honestly just found that shirt too. I can't wait. I had a bag full of clothes somewhere it didn't belong, and I went in it, and it was all my Braille gear. I got first try shirts for days.
Do you guys see the beds that they have to sleep on for the Olympics?
Oh yeah.
They're like super hard, like or something. They don't want nothing weird happening at the Olympics, so they got them. That would suck though, like
That's
sleeping on this.
respectful.
Imagine.
I
hey,
say it
imagine this.
respectfully. If you're in the Olympics, hey, do your thing in the Olympics, not us
Aren't they
somewhere
more?
else.
Aren't they more worried about injuring the backs of their competitors?
Imagine you're like, all right, tomorrow I gotta have the best skating of my life. I'm gonna sleep on this.
That's what I'm saying. Like that doesn't make sense to me.
Hey, Manny did post about it though.
He did.
He like
Dude,
jumped on it.
Nigel
Nigel's
jumped on
story
it?
was hilarious.
Nigel was blasting him, like blasting him. Hey,
What was
shout
he
out
saying?
Nigel for being the GOAT. And sometimes when you're the GOAT, you don't belong on cardboard. And Nigel, you definitely don't belong on cardboard. He probably said, man, I got enough money. I could just buy a whole bed and just sleep here comfy. But Nigel had to blast him and put them all on there. Shout out Nigel. You're a real one for that. Not a lot of people would speak up in those type of times, and Nigel did.
His stories are comedy. I'm not gonna lie.
Salute to Nigel for speaking up to all the goats that didn't want to speak
Bah.
up. He spoke up for the people that didn't want to speak.
I don't understand why they didn't just get like those like thin layers of like the memory foam.
Guaranteed Nigel went out and bought a Tempur-Pedic.
I probably would if I was
If
there.
I was in their shoes, I'd have a massaging bed. That's just my
A
opinion.
massage bed.
A water bed.
Memory foam.
Get water bed.
Memory foam with the massager on the side. You're in the Olympics, man. Your body got to be feeling right. You
Yeah.
got to be feeling right. You got to be looking tight, and you got to do it right.
You think they went to cryo?
What do they eat?
Definitely got Cairo. They probably got a chamber just like before you run.
Yeah,
Cryotherapy.
If you see Manny's stories, he's like icing his body like right after he's done training or like preparing for it.
Oh, that would
Yeah.
suck too. Imagine you're like, I gotta practice hard. Wake up the day of the contest, it's just super sore. You're like, I can't skate right now.
That's why you got to do that training.
Nah, but yeah, they're used to street league and everything. Like,
Yeah.
they got that down.
Endurance training. That way your muscles just can handle anything.
They got the leg things they put their legs in. They got massages.
What you got there?
I wonder what their diets are like. Because that's pretty serious stuff.
Like even
Strictly spaghetti.
Manny says
That's
bus
Blo's
rehab.
worst
So Manny over
meal.
here has just ice packs on his knee while he's on the bus, and he just calls it bus rehab.
Hey, you gotta have your body 100%.
Bus rehab.
That just shows how dedicated he is.
probably getting massages and all before the runs.
Acupuncture, cryotherapy,
I know.
yoga.
Team USA has like a stretching doctor.
Do you know what they had to do to get in?
They had to win a bunch of
I don't
contests
remember.
throughout
Yeah,
the
they
year.
had to win certain points.
And those points like gathered up, and then whoever
Had different contests.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was accumulated for like 2 or 3 years, pretty much.
Years?
Mm-hmm.
Years.
Like Andy Anderson's been doing like Olympic qualifying events since like 2018 or like 2019 before
Shout out
COVID.
Andy. Andy, you're gonna do your.
He's in
yeah,
park
you're
or
gonna do your
street?
Park. He's in park. Oh,
Hey, get it.
Do your thing out there, boy. You got that.
Do your
Just-
thing, but you know you're not on our team, so I can't root for you. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Bro,
Just
I'm
kidding.
rooting for you though, and
I'm
he's
just
not even
kidding.
American. What?
I hope you do good, Andy. I'm
I think
sure you
Nigel will
do
hold it down
good.
for the United States.
On a
though.
lighter note, Manny's quote that he posted for the day, he put, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. It's not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we all let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do so. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others."
Wow.
Dang, man, he's snapping on him.
That's. I should hang that up and put it on my wall, or put it on a T-shirt and wear it every day, because that's
You should back tat that.
Yeah. That's a long
a
quote.
double click.
That's a lot
right
of.
there.
That's a long
heart.
tattoo.
Yeah.
That's some real spill right there. Hey, so if you're feeling discouraged and you don't feel like you got it in skating, just know you do got it, and the little tricks could brighten up someone else. Those were some main keys I got out of that. So don't get discouraged. If you're being not too good on the skateboard, other ways can make you happy. Chill out, have fun, smile with your dogs, ask for advice, and it's all good. You'll get there. Don't get discouraged, because there's a lot of people around this whole entire world, every single state, every single city, every single country that's struggling and having a hard time. So we all got this. We'll all push together and get it going, especially on the Braille Army app.
Yep.
What do you have to say to the beginner skateboarders who are going to be watching the Olympics as possibly their first ever contest that they've ever seen?
They're going to be mind blown. They're going to be like, because that's how I'm going to be, and I've been skating for years. I can only imagine the people's faces from all the people around the world just letting it go, fully sending it. This is, if you ever heard someone say send it, or like I'm about to send it, you don't really have a clue what that means or anything. If you watch the Olympics, they are fully sending it. They're going to put their whole body, life, and everything on the line that comes with that. I can't wait to see it.
Just think, it's not even like a gold medal, right? It is the first skateboarding gold medal in world
It's
history.
historical.
Yeah, this is insane.
If you win this contest, you're in the history books forever. Like,
Forever,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
Forever.
Like 500 years from now, you're still going to be in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people that at first started skating though, or if they start skating from this, you gotta know that these guys have been skating hard for many years. Because you probably see someone do big flip front board on the handrail easy, then you step on a board and you're like, dang, I can't even ollie. But you gotta practice, have fun. Doesn't happen overnight. That's what I gotta say about that.
It's very true. I
He's
mean, we've been
right.
skating for years, and some of us can't big flip front board down a handrail.
That's true.
I started
think any of
skating. I put a helmet on that I played baseball with, socks over the over the elbows, and couldn't even ollie. So that's some motivation, and look how far it became over the years.
Hey, it took me 2 years to kickflip.
That's-
Same. It took me a year, honestly.
Dang,
2
that's
years.
crazy.
And I wore a helmet for my baseball team. Thought I was safe.
That is sick.
That is kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
Helmet.
Oh,
Should
well, that's
start your
another
own
thing.
line.
So they don't have to wear helmets and nothing in the Olympics.
No, they're adults.
I know.
They're
But-
risking their whole
They're
life.
professionals.
It's interesting.
They're Olympians.
Yeah.
They're risking their whole entire life. If you
I'm
don't really think they are, trust me, they are. That big handrail, a lot of stuff could happen
Yeah.
on that.
Hey, I'm glad they don't gotta wear helmets and.
Ooh.
The ghost.
I'm glad they don't gotta wear helmets and stuff because I think it would mess them up and it'd be more dangerous. But respect to people who wear pads and helmets because I see little kids doing it these days and I'm like, dang, I wish I would have worn full pads and just sent it when I was like 6 years old because I'd probably be way better now.
I think you
but-
do get better because you learn how to fall properly and you're not afraid to fall, so you try crazier stuff because you're
Yeah,
actually wearing the
definitely.
right
I
protective
seen, like,
gear.
A 5-year-old hit some giant handrail and I'm like, he's full padded up though and just.
Yeah,
bombs
so you
and then
can
does it
bail
again
off,
and lands
knee
it.
slide, and just be good. But
Shout
like,
out JD. JD, you got that. We were at the rec center, training center, and JD accomplished a big handrail, and how he started was getting on and jumping straight to his knees, knee sliding. That could save your life, because when I was a kid, I was getting crumpled by that. Shout out JD being the GOAT.
Yeah, 100%.
2024
yeah,
Olympian, Jay Dizzler.
You guys see that kid do a 1080?
That was insane.
I think JD got a 1080.
Eventually.
eventually
You
we'll.
gotta
Yeah, he got it, but
That's that spin. We got to get him on some.
I
We
thought
We
it
gotta put
was.
him in you know that thing at the fair that spins around? We gotta just get him used to just spinning at like 50 miles an hour.
I thought what was more powerful was when he landed the 1080. He just teared up, but like you can tell that was pure joy. And not only that, Tony Hawk's was right there.
He did it like right in front.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy, one-upping like the biggest name in skateboarding, like in front of his face, and not even like in a bad way, but just like, Tony set the, he set the vibe when he did the 900 in competition, and then like years later, this little kid's just like one-upping that. Like, it's just crazy to see the evolution of skateboarding.
Passing the torch moment for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
That's definitely.
Very emotional.
I wonder if that kid could do that trick because he's so small. Like, what if he grows up and like, I feel like you gotta spin different.
The way I saw it,
Maybe.
it looked like he just made it in time, and he was already like squatting before he landed. So like he just continued with that momentum. So it's insane. Like if he would have been any taller, I don't know, but he's just perfect. Everything, the height, spin, yeah.
It's a 12, whatever. What was it, 1280?
A 1080.
1080.
How long until the next, it gets one-upped again?
I don't know.
Elliot Sloan could probably whip that out. I don't know about on the vert ramp, but on his ramp, he could definitely spin that. That guy launches.
I bet-
Honestly, during the week, I went and watched Clay
Craner?
Craner, and he was at Bob's. Or no, he wasn't at Bob's. He was at Elliot Sloan's.
Is that video you sent me?
Yeah, and I had to send it to Uzi because it was the gnarliest clip I've ever seen. He started off with a backflip over the ramp, and then he tray flipped that whole middle piece. No grab, no nothing, just floats a tray flip, and then does a massive 540 in a line.
And it's crazy, but it's like even more crazy when you actually go there and you see how gigantic these things are and how death-defying just skating that ramp is. It's nuts.
I honestly wish the Olympics had mega ramp skating.
Wait, who's
That
in
would've
the?
been
So
crazy.
they don't? Do they not have vert in the Olympics?
It's just park.
Just park. Who? Is it all the same skaters that are gonna be in it?
No,
No.
there's different
Who's
teams.
gonna be on the park?
Zion, right?
Andy
I think.
Anderson.
What? Wait, how do we find? I want to find the park skaters.
Victor Fuentes.
Oh, here's a lot of people. Oh, I think I found them. Oh, yep, Zion.
What do you guys think about Aurelian? He's in the Olympics.
I really ain't gonna go out there.
He's
and do his
representing
thing.
France, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Bryce is
hella
in the
good.
Olympics.
For female park, right?
That's sick.
Shout out Bryce, you got that.
She's
Do
cool.
your thizang out there.
Thank you for letting me spray paint your ramp.
Same. I spray
That
painted
was
it.
that-
Up,
Glow-
let's get it.
That felt so
mind,
nice.
never
I needed that.
Never mind. Go body slammed on our vert ramp.
Hey,
But I didn't want to bring that
Hey,
up.
so that
We'll
was an
just
Olympian
ignore
ramp,
that.
though.
I mean, dude, I bounced off her trampoline and almost hit her window.
Really?
Yeah, because like I went off the vert ramp into the trampoline and it just like shot out, and I I was like, oh, we're getting kicked out or something, and like it missed, and I was like, oh, thank goodness, this would have been bad.
That would have changed the whole vibe.
It
your
100%.
freaking board went into their kitchen sink through the window like that. Good luck.
Yeah.
They would have either kicked us out or been like, it's okay, y'all are bro.
Heck, no,
Blocked.
she would have been get out of my
Dang, you
yard.
see that? The Olympic skateboarding like logo is doing a backflip.
Really?
No way.
It does that little animation. Look at it.
I wonder who it is.
Oh, that's pretty crazy. Out of all tricks.
That's a good trick.
Imagine if it was Doug Nolly Hillen.
Dang.
Shout out Doug.
Aaron's silhouette
Oh,
doing the heel flip.
Oh my God.
Aaron's kickflip back tail on the legend.
All right, so now that we know all the events, you know the rules, you know how it's going to be judged, does everyone still stand with their guess? And one more time, just say who you think is going to win gold.
I mean, we only did guys street. I feel like we should go over park. So they got park and
Men and female, or male and female, park and street.
very good.
So four winners.
Hey, we haven't talked about this. I say vert or park. My boy Zion.
Definitely, I'm going with Zion.
He's,
That's true.
now that he skates park, I think he's just next level.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know who's on the list besides Andy Anderson and now
Is Jagger Eden also on?
He's.
He's only street. Oh, okay, I was about to say. Hey.
Wait, is that true?
I don't know. He might be.
But
I'm gonna
guy-
look this up on the
That
actual
guy can just
website.
kickflip,
I'm gonna
backflip,
just
hand
go
nose.
with Andy
Switch.
because his way, just the fact that he's even in that one is insane. And I think he's gonna bring a challenging. He's gonna challenge the judges with his skating because the way he approaches skating is not like anybody else. This guy literally will do a front foot impossible to 1 foot wheelie and just you're like, what? But at the same time, how are you gonna judge that?
Yeah.
How are you gonna judge that? I want to know.
I think originality is like one of the things they're
Exactly.
looking for. So he should shine in that.
Exactly.
element for sure.
So I think Andy has a good shot. and
I'm with
going
you.
Andy.
I think Andy's going to win too.
I'm going with
to be
Andy
honest.
on the bowl. But I still stand by my dude Yudo. I looked at his post earlier, and he says in 2 days until the Olympics, I still can't believe that I'm here. The place is my hometown, and I grew up skating here.
That is pretty
I'm
crazy.
just saying, if this is on some anime type stuff, I'm just gonna say it on some anime type stuff. You don't just say this is in my hometown, and I'm not gonna. He's just gonna go all out. 100%. I'm still going with Yudo. Yudo, right there. That's my cast for the street course.
I'm still going with my main dog, Jake. Jake gonna hit a big flip front blunt to go up, push to 540, go back to big spin front blunt. So with that being said, Jake, hold it down for the dogs. You know what to do, and you know the vibes. Let's get it. Jake and Zion right. Zion for park, street, Jake Alardi. Legendary stuff is about to happen. Let's get it.
We can see that.
Oh, I can't
Representing the United States. I personally think Yudo's going to win. I didn't even know it was in his hometown, so I think that's even going to boost him more. But without knowing that, I think Yudo has a really, really high chance of taking gold. But
his
we got
hometown?
Nigel Houston representing the United States, so I'd like him to bring the medal home. So I'm going to say it's between Nija and Yudo for street, and my boy Andy Anderson is skating park. So I'm going to go with Andy. I want him to take it. Even though he's from Canada, he's my boy, so I want him to get
I'm
that
choosing
glory.
someone from Japan
Yeah, no, I know.
How are they gonna have it in his hometown?
because it's Tokyo. He grew up in Tokyo.
I guess they can't just like not go to anyone's hometown. I feel like they should go to some kind of place that nobody's like Antarctica.
This
Imagine if they had
competition's
the
rigged.
Olympics there. That would be sick.
Antarctica?
Where no one's from. So no one's
Is it Arctica or Arctica? I think it's Arctica.
or like the North Pole or something.
Let's get the seals to watch us.
I was just thinking it'd be sick if they went to somewhere where nobody's from. So it's just like,
That's true.
Literally nobody's from Antarctica.
yeah,
It's perfect.
Hey,
Probably
shout
like
out
4
Antarctica though. We ain't getting dissing like that. Shout out Antarctica. I heard that's where the best fishing happens, and I want to fish.
Let's go.
Easter Island. That should be one too.
So one day when we make it out there, we love you guys.
Can I make my predictions? Yes. All right. This probably sounds like I've been on an Andy hate train this whole podcast, but Andy is the dog, and he's really good. I feel like he has a good chance, and I hope he does great. I feel like he definitely has a chance, but I think I'm gonna go with my boy Zion still. I'm not trying to offend him.
I mean,
And
Andy
then
is on a
for
Slurpee cup
street,
now.
I'm gonna go with
Bonus points.
I'm gonna go with Glow's boy Jake. Then for girls, I think Leticia and Bryce.
Forgot about those.
That's
You
my
know what?
picks.
You're right. For the women's, I'm going with Leticia. She's also.
She just won X Games, though. Do you think she's gonna be there?
Yeah.
She is
100.
You do not miss the
Is Haisha
Olympics.
in there, or what is
She's
it?
at the X Games.
She just
though.
went to the X Games real quick, won. And now she's going there.
Oh yeah, I did see her. She was flying out. Hey,
Leticia.
I have
Done.
a strong crush on her.
Done.
Hey, she saved my board from falling into a pool.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool.
Shut up.
She's like, I saved
She
you.
got purple hair.
She's taking it.
Purple's my favorite color.
That's what I'm saying. She's golden. Hope Leticia
What about
wins.
what's that little girl's name? Raisa or
I don't
Haisa?
think she's.
She's not in.
She
I don't
might
think
be
she's
too
in.
young.
Yeah, I think she's
Okay,
young.
because I think
She's gonna for
she's
sure win
gonna
the Olympics next
destroy.
year.
Yeah, she's already like kind
that
of
the-
climbing up to Leticia's level.
Is that who Shane O'Neill posted?
I don't know.
He posted some girl that was doing like kickflip crooks and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
But all
She's
right, for
insane.
my prediction for 2028, just know Jin Woo's gonna take
Oh,
it.
yeah.
He's gonna take it. 2028. I am calling it
agree.
right now. So remember 2028.
That's a long
Jin
time.
Woo.
Hey, especially in best trick, because he's so consistent with like these crazy technical flip in, flip out tricks on like.
Nah.
The rails,
Hey,
it's crazy.
Nigel got to get in his winning right now because Jinwoo about to beat him.
Yeah.
Just let this kid get a little taller, and it's gonna change everything.
Shouts out the boy.
Quack wax.
As of a couple days ago, her gold medal in X Games made her the most successful woman skateboarder in the category in X Games history.
Dang.
Leticia.
Who was before that?
I feel like it was probably her. Like she just beat her own record.
She's a goat.
I can't think of like any other
She
super
is good.
successful.
She is. I
competition.
think she. I feel like she's a little better than like I realized before. Like I watched her skate on the X Games at the training facility. And it's like, dang. Okay.
She's business.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
means business.
Hey, she saved my board, so.
With that being said,
Did you hang it on your wall?
with that being said, this is it for the BA podcast. Y'all have anything else to say to end it?
Hope you guys are having an amazing day out there. And if you like this, please drop it in the comments below. Give us more ideas, more things you want to hear us talk about. And with that being said, that's all I wanted to say.
I'm just excited for the future. We're just getting started. We're not really used to this format, but I think as we go on, things will get more interesting. So let us know what you guys want to hear. And if we should name the podcast anything specific, I kind of like the BA podcast. That sounds really nice and official.
Well, it's on the Braille Army channel. You just shorten it. BA.
Yeah, BA.
Is this on? This is on Braille
Brian
Army?
Ames.
Anything else
say
you want to
something?
end it? Yeah.
Let us know how you guys like the podcast. I feel like it would be really cool. It's fun to talk to everyone. And we hope you guys like this video. And it'll be very interesting to see how skateboarding does in the Olympics. I think it's going to be amazing. I guess we're going to find out.
All right. Later, everyone.